With that behind us, a wonderful first day. Today, we are more focused on Greece. Yesterday was more about our international Greeks. Today, we will be focusing more on what is happening here.
Σε αυτήν εδώ τη μικρή παρουσίαση, εγώ θα προσπαθήσω να σας περιγράψω το υπόβαθρο πάνω στο οποίο όλοι αυτοί οι δραστήριοι επιχειρηματίες καλούνται να στήσουν τις προσπάθειες και τις ιδέες τους.
Στο Υπουργείο Εξωτερικών η καινοτομία είναι σε πολύ υψηλή βαθμίδα σε όλα όσα σκεφτόμαστε, σε όσα φιλοδοξούμε και σε όσα κάνουμε.
I think that in Greece, both of us know well that the Jeremy funds and the Equi fund played a very significant role in the development of our domestic ecosystem, very much inspired by what Israel did with Yozma.
The federal government can be really good at investing in early stage, pre-competitive, basic research and development that industry is often not incentivized to do.
I think the founders often have a very, very big focus on product. They're in markets that we all understand and like. I think the worst thing would be to be sitting in a company where you don't really like the market and the product.
It turns out the fact that the core of the engineering and product team of that company was in Athens gave it some unfair advantages.
We've been looking at investment opportunities in Greece for a long time before we started our investments in late 2016.
Our goal is to become the scale-up partner for the early stage Greek ecosystem.
Microsoft selected Greece as its gate to create a data center region with 3 data centers, and of course, this was due to its geographical location. They picked Greece amongst the countries in Southeast Europe.
We will talk more about the local ecosystem, the potential it has, and of course the challenges that are ahead of us in our attempt to establish a substantial tech scene here in Greece.
Sometimes you should not ask what the ecosystem can do for you, but what can you do for the ecosystem.
Local talent is now increasingly drawn to startups. They've seen success stories, they've seen people develop within the companies, they've seen international successes.
There is a very good balance actually between talent and competitive cost structure when especially compare Greece with other big tech hubs.
I would say that the most important thing here that ensures straightforward integration is culture.
If you have difficult problems to solve, you probably are the first one to solve them, and that will give you a competitive advantage in the future.
We hope that within March we will have doubled or almost doubled at least the number of the startup ecosystems.
The last 3 years since the Equi fund started, we've seen a significant shift in terms of the companies that are being invested in.
The field that I think where we have a distinct comparative advantage and we have not yet realized the potential is biomedical.
Another group of companies around the data environment, big data, Internet of Things, AI, that came up naturally because I think we have great talent in the country.
We need more people with significant experience in international sales and international business development, international partnership development.
A lot more experience is now starting to get accumulated across our ecosystem, and of course the Greek diaspora is also helping a lot.
Obviously there is a lack of pipeline, particularly from the research institutions and universities, simply because researchers do not have the entrepreneurship mentality.
I would expect that in the near future we will see the same perseverance, the same reliability, the same credibility that we demonstrated when we created those instruments a few years ago.
We have an ecosystem now that is worth about 4 billion in my calculations in terms of market cap, and it employs approximately just over 5,000 people.